down. The ladies undefeated.
Okay, looks like it's going to be Bankstown to kick off in the final match, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to go through to the grand final? The kick-off's a beauty, actually. It's gone over the sideline. So what a chance for Bankstown. They're going to get the ball back 20 metres out from their opposition's line. Absolutely pouring down here. All the tunnel entrances are flooded here, so not the great conditions for running rugby league, but they're not worrying whatsoever about this. So Sigmund is about to put the football into the scrum here. Looking to cross the stripe. Well, what a start. They wouldn't have expected this sort of start as Brown drifting across field, cleaned up and collected by Milldun. So 15-minute halves up here at beautiful Tamworth. We've had glorious weather conditions for the entire festival. Turned a little bit sour right now, but the rugby league will be absolutely breathtaking as always. Here's Mallison now with the run in towards the 10. So numbers the left-hand side. It's just a matter of putting it through the back line. A few metres away from the goal line. We're going to get closer every hit up today, that's for sure. This is Sigmund. Short, aren't they? Inching their way towards the line. This ball's into the in-goal area and taken dead. It had to be taken dead. There was no other option but to take it over the dead ball line. We're going to have a goal line dropout. So it's rolled down towards the 30-metre line here. Only a couple of metres away from the line. first points on offer. Are they about to get it? As MacArthur, well, they tried to go for the intercept here, didn't they? Didn't quite go off the way they wanted it. You can just look at the pitches coming around the ground right now. Look at the rain. We've had about 8 mils in the last 40 minutes, according to the Bureau here, but credit to the curators here and the drainage here at Scully Park. It's a fantastic facility for rugby league. Of course, we've had the NRL here over the years, and looks like more NRL matches will be coming here this year. Sitting on 18.9 degrees. Adjusting the numbers up here at the moment. We're just getting the team lists updated. As you can pretty much imagine at home, a lot of changes happen in between clashes. And all of the time that the lists that have been provided can sometimes be a little bit out of date come kick-off. Now we're just adjusting our team sheets on the run here in the clash to determine who will play Eastern Suburbs. Here's a penalty here from right inside their own 30-metre line. So just letting everybody know, we'll do our best to keep up with the players out there in the battle, but until we get the official confirmation of the numbers, we'll do our best to keep up. As you can imagine, it's pretty full on here on a competition like this, with games pretty close finishing and then the other game starting pretty sure. So we're just seeing a scrum being packed down here right on the middle of the field, halfway line. As Bankstown about to approach the halfway. So they need good handling skills in these torrentious conditions. And there we see the ball just going straight through on that occasion.
Come on, ball boy, do something!
So the MacArthur Bulls, of course, Bianca Peacock. Look out for her skills from the Mount Druitt General Duties Officer. Played a lot of OzTag, rep touch as well. Jess Neal, look out for her today. When they get to the footy from the Camden Highway Patrol. Jess Neal, of course, is the counterpart to this lady who's put the foot to the accelerator. Great tackle there by Elf Vincent. About 30 metres away from the line. So Peacock finding Dunn. Staying in the tackle. MacArthur running it forward this time through Bridge. Looking for first points. Looking for a spot in the grand final. This is Birch. Drawing great contact in defence. So will they run it to the back line here? They are about to turn the football over. That was Neil. She went with the crash and barge play. Still. It's Sheena playing wing. Powerful, classy, trusted winger. Listen to the round of applause here, folks. Bringing the arrow to the middle of the field. So the MacArthur Bulls will no doubt have the perfect recipe here. Looking on to go onto the field is Bridge in jersey number 15. With just over 8 minutes elapsed in the first half of footy. It's a real grind. Walker set upon there by Harvey. Ball goes out the back. Got to go away and clean it up now. The tackle there by Sigmund. There's Peacock with the headgear on. Dishing it up for Birch. Beats one. Beats two. Finding Davidson. So they're screaming for the football, MacArthur, to come to the right, but they work the left. And the cake of soap, and that's exactly what it is right now. The pill just popping loose. There's Bankstown. Have a reprieve. The ball handling skills. You can see the splashes of water coming from the playing surface as our pitchers take you right amongst the action. Through the middle corridor, running straight there into Dean. So they're looking around for Milto. There she is now, about to rock and roll her way down towards the 40. Good one-on-one tackle. This time coming from Green and Gray. Oreca. Driven back there from Shakespeare. What an almighty one-on-one hit. She's still feeling that, that is for sure. Oreca. That's Sam Gray. Sliding her way across field. With 4 minutes remaining in the first half of footy. We're still locked up at 0-0. There's the changeover of possession back to Bankstown, and they turn defence into attack and come away with it now off their own 40-metre line. Oreca now slipping over. She's injured and she's been finished off. She won't be happy with that. She's probably saying, you knew I was not healthy. She's not happy, is she? There she is there. And there's Elferson there. Just trying to wriggle free. And she plays it back. Did they ball be played back off the boot? I'm not so sure, but the referee says yes, it was okay, it was touched. So we'll go with that as they approach the third tackle here, Bankstown. Oh, what a shot! What an absolute inspirational flash! An individual effort there by Griffin. Oh, there's another one! The crowd loving this! Rugby league. The clashes, the hits, it's just been absolutely phenomenal from both sides of the fence. Body on body. Oh, I don't know about you at home, but I hope these big hits are coming through your laptop or your plasma screen or however you're watching our Police Bank Cup preliminary final. What an arm wrestle. Just on 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 0-0 still. As we've got time off here. The force, the impact. It's been as tough as you can expect. And even more. Michelle Shakespeare, of course, from the MacArthur Bulls ladies. One of the Liverpool detectives. Well done, Michelle. Making your way out onto the field for the MacArthur Bulls today. 4 years with the Campbelltown City Kangaroos. Peter Coffer, of course, on general duties with the Blue Mountains. Played rugby union at high school. Jess Neal, all the way down from Camden. And Bianca Peacock. You come to know her in the OzTag Championships. Representative touch. You can find her at the Mount Druitt Police Station on general duties. There's been a plethora of talent unfold here throughout the championships. So just over 2 minutes remaining in the first half of footy. This is Dean. So 1 minute remaining in the first half. As done. Giving it back now to Peacock. Mallison going around the rib cage. Birch sending it high. Did well. Very well. Elise Lewis. Now Dean's in a spot of bother here for the MacArthur Bulls. Back on the 40-metre line, so we're going to have a stoppage in play here for Hayley Dean. Coming out of Fairfield. City Rugby League represented City. Played OzTag for Campbelltown. So a lot of the women going around today, a lot of OzTag and touch footy experience. As Hayley Dean is still on the ground, she's just getting back up as we speak. Cassie Pope from Mount Druitt, tremendous background in OzTag and touch footy. And Mel Dunn, of course, represented New South Wales and a formidable figure in the Australian Police Union side. And what a story of Dimmy Whitman. No footy experience whatsoever, but she wanted to be a part of this tremendous competition that we call the Police Bank Cup. And she is absolutely putting her body on the line. Dimmy Whitman, congratulations. And that's what it's all about. Having a go. Identifying your talent away from your official role in the New South Wales Police Force and putting your hand up and representing your area. And she's doing a fantastic job in doing that. We're just over 1 minute remaining in the first half of footy. A titanic battle. Still locked up at 0-0 as we see the tiniest of knock-ons. Now, this will be a changing point. As you can hear from our special effects, the crowd is saying maybe a field goal. Well, I don't know if 1 point would be any good right now. They're in the ideal field territory to put on 4 points. Are they about to just do that? MacArthur Bulls with the footy. Here's Griffin slicing her way across the field, finding Howell, drifting, straightening the play, and runs straight there into Barham. So 10 metres out from the Bankstown line. 20 seconds remaining in the first half of footy. What's their option? Charging forward now is Howell. What a powerful player. Last tackle coming up shortly. They're going to go for one last dig towards the post. What's their play option here? It comes back to Dunn. She finds Griffin. Griffin's looking to offload it. It takes a tackle there. It's the last tackle now. They go for a dummy half run. Now to Dunn. Can she get there? Dunn! Oh, she's lost her footy. Well, she had the right idea, didn't she, Mel Dunn? Tiptoeing her way down the touchline. But unfortunately, the referee, well, time has beat everybody. Well, what a grind. What a first half of rugby league here in the preliminary final. We go to Origins, ladies and gentlemen, at 0-0. We'll be back with the final 15 minutes right after this. So we're back underway, folks. Who will be going through the grand final of 2022 to take on Eastern Suburbs? Will it be Bankstown, the Giants, or will it be the MacArthur Bulls? Will we be going to extra time? Will we be going to Golden Point? We're about to find out as the chapters unfold in this inaugural competition for the women's game here in the Police Bank Cup of 2022. So they go across field, they link up there now. This is Walker. There's Davidson now, chiming in. Takes play just outside her side's 30-metre line. Good shot there from Bankstown's Wade. Lined her up. The almighty thump came. Here's Shakespeare now. Just short of the halfway line. Good strong tackle on this occasion by McCabe. So it's the last tackle here. What's the last play option? It's going to go off the boot. The chasers are flying through, and Howe. And Howe takes a tackle there on Shinner. And she comes back outside her own 30-metre line. Here's Lang. Bankstown's Taran Lang. This time Howe's in the tackle. Now coming across again. Well, great effort there. 2 tackles in a row. And the MacArthur Bulls. Now we've seen the first penalty here in the second 15 minutes of footy. And it looks like Milto from Urban about to come out onto the park for the first time as the kick goes into touch. So 40 metres away from the line, just if you've clicked onto our live stream, folks, this is day 4 of the championships. Day 1, day 2, day 3, exactly the same as that. Day 4, the hits just keep on coming. This is bone-rattling rugby league in the Police Bank Cup. Just keeps on keeping on. Rugby league at its finest. Athleticism at its finest. Police Rugby League at its absolute best. The story narratives, well, they just keep rewriting themselves, don't they? This is McCabe. Bounce here. Elphinson from the St. George area. This time standing in the tackle. Coming through here. The referee has allowed the advantage. It's play on. So it's the 5th and last tackle. Good stab kick. Turning around. Davidson. Gone backwards. Now she's in the touch. Well, Davidson, she did tremendously well, didn't she, there to go back away and clean up the footy. But then all of a sudden, the scare came through from Bankstown and she's being shoved over the sideline. So we're still anxiously waiting for first points here. A grand final spot. It's a flip of the dice. They scoot from dummy half. Great defence by MacArthur. There's Links. Sending it back through the back line. Intercepted! The crowd went up as Mel Dunn came up with a superb intercept.
Use it!
for the MacArthur Bulls. So it is a real grind. It's an arm wrestle through the middle. Conditions, well, it's still absolutely teeming down. But credit to both sides, putting on an absolute spectacle. This time the ball's on the ground, it's going to be play on. And Howell in the tackle, about 30 metres away from the line. They work the left. This time it's off their boots, I think you'll find. No, referee has said it's found the fingers. So turnover back to the Bulls. And that is George Jensen. There's Mallinson from Bankstown. From the Giants, going over to put her head into the scrum in the front row. She's been good since she's been out there, hasn't she? So Sheena is playing on the right edge for Bankstown. She's gone from the front row, so they're trying to fill a few positions here across the field here, the Bankstown Giants. There's Elphinson in the tackle. Here's Walker. One-on-one tackle here. Coming from Lynx. So just over 8 minutes remaining here in the preliminary final. Who will take on Eastern Suburbs? Grand final day tomorrow. Here's Griffin. All her power and class just short of the halfway line. Well, they're looking for the gaps, but the gaps are not appearing. So what's their last play option here? Will they go for the big up and under and put pressure on Lewis at the back? They go for the stab type of kick, but it's got good distance, doesn't it? Here's Sheena. Taken down just outside her own 20-metre line. There by Howell. So who do they look for? Do they look for Berriger? Do they look for Brown? Maybe they just look for the penalty here because they're going to get one right on their own 30-metre line. Sheena, the crowd calling for him to be set off, but that's not going to happen. Just going a little bit too high here, MacArthur's bridge. He's been put in the sin bin though. Bridge in the sin bin for 10 minutes. So they started with 13, now they're down to 12. As Bankstown shoot this into touch. They need a good kick touch, they do find it. As the kick passes the 30-metre line. So don't forget, folks, the men's grand final tomorrow will be live and exclusive. The women's team, who will it be? They're in the touch. The touch just nearly went flying into the pool of water. He may not have been with us tomorrow if he went down, but he stood up the touchy. Credit to the touchy. But look at the scenes of celebration here from the Bulls. This is as good as it gets, folks. Let us know where you're watching this at home, in the office, in at the police station. Are you watching it on your iPhone, on duty, in the cars, in and around, on your breaks? Police Bank Cup Rugby League. This is what it's all about. Juggle, did well. Now, did that go backwards? No, it says referee. Forward. The crowd don't like it though. Have a listen to the crowd, folks. They're not happy with the referee, but they can blow up all they like, the fans. A very joyful lot here. They love to have their say up here in Tamworth. They're just getting a bit primed actually for the music festival in a few weeks' time. But this is the main event, and it has been for the last 4 days, and it will be again tomorrow. Grand final day. Doesn't matter what game it is, what level of footy. Everyone loves to be a part of grand final footy. And that's no different here in the Police Bank Cup. Tell your friends, tell your fans, your parents, your children, if they want to watch Women's Rugby League, is there a finer product right now than this? It's got absolutely everything and more. Look at this. Tremendous run down towards the 20. This is what we're talking about. Milto coming short now to Wade. Wade is from the Bankstown area of the New South Wales Police Force. Here's Singman. Juggle. Did well under the conditions to hang on to that footy. Tremendous effort to get the ball. Now here's the kick downfield. The ball's going to bounce into a possession. And there's going to be a try, is it? Sheena! Has Sheena scored? Let's see what the referee says. Try to the hills of Sheena. In jersey number 19. Well, she came from the clouds in the nick of time, and she's pulled up a razzler-dazzler try. The number 19 for the Bankstown Giants has scored the first try, and we've had to wait nearly 27 minutes of football. But boy, didn't we see an absolute spectacular one there. Beautiful stuff to watch. They're up by 4. So it's a very important kick coming up now, though, to put them out by 6 points. Brought the ball back 21 metres. Kicking into the rain. A nice strike, wasn't it? But just fades left-hand side of the goalpost. So don't go anywhere, folks. Strap yourself in. We've got 2.5 minutes remaining. And it's MACARTHUR down by 4. Just under 2 minutes. They're going to bang it deep. The chasers are coming through. There's the defence, led by Neil. So Bankstown, the Giants. Error-free football required. Coming off their own goal line here. They're 1.5 minutes away from the inaugural Women's Police Bank Cup Grand Final. We're at Scully Park. McCaig was with it. From Leichhardt. Link switching it. Throwing it around. They love to do this. They're the team of Razzle and the Dazzlers. Right on the halfway line. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute to go through to the inaugural Women's Grand Final. Davidson takes it and drops it. Picked up by Bankstown. 6 more tackles. And Lang is with it. Inside the 20-metre line. He doesn't like what Griffith was giving up. It's on. Other women a bit fiery. They're playing for the Grand Final berth. Penalty to Bankstown. The crowd are up off their feet and they're going to go for goal. Well, they're going to go for goal with 17 seconds to go. And wind down the clock. So the siren's about to go. 2 seconds. 1. The siren has gone in the background. Now this has to go dead. Otherwise, MACARTHUR will have to go 100 metres. So there's no time left on the clock. There it goes. It looks like it's got the distance to go over the dead ball line, and that's exactly what they planned for. And their plan has come to fruition, ladies and gentlemen. Bankstown are through to the inaugural Police Bank Cup Grand Final tomorrow. They'll take on Eastern Suburbs. What a match! What a match that is going to be here at Scully Park, here in Tamworth. We really hope that we can have your company tomorrow. It is men's and women's grand final day for the Police Bank Cup of 2022. On behalf of the entire production team and the entire New South Wales Police Rugby League, we'll see you tomorrow bright and early on grand final day here from Tamworth. Bye for now.
Oh.